Welcome back. All right, we've got 2 days worth of games on the board yet again. We're looking at Wednesday's games. We've got 4. And then on Thursday, we have 11. So not too busy tonight, pretty busy tomorrow. Let's go ahead and look at tonight's games. So starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, we've got 2 games starting then. And then there's 2 other games starting 2.5 hours later, which means keep an eye on puck drop. It may very well be late since there's the TNT doubleheader. So starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, Ottawa playing against the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo the hosts. The first of 3 meetings between these two teams. They'll meet again December 23rd and April 2nd. This might be a bit of a fighty game. The Sens are 1-2. The Sabres are 0-3. Neither team wants to be further below 500 coming out of tonight. So we might see a little bit of fisticuffs in this one. Cousins on the Ottawa side, of course, a former Buffalo Sabre, a goal and an assist for him so far this year. Jake Sanderson, 3 assists so far on the blue line for Ottawa. On the Buffalo side, you got Tage Thompson with a single goal thus far. Darlene just with the single assist. They're due for a heck of a lot more than that. We'll see if that happens tonight. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start. The Florida Panthers are in Detroit to play against the Wings. The first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again March 6th, March 10th, and April the 15th. The Florida Panthers are 3-1 on the season, and Detroit is 2-1. If they can get a win over Florida, that goes a long way towards their credibility this year. The Florida Panthers, Bennett off to a slow start, just the 1 goal so far. Forsling, not a slow start for him. He has 3 assists. On the Detroit side, Larkin, 2 goals and an assist, so he has 3 points in 3 games. Moritz Seider, just the 1 assist thus far from the blue line. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start. Chicago and St. Louis, the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again December 12th, January 7th, and April the 11th. Chicago's 1-2-1, but they've played well and they've been entertaining. St. Louis is 2-1, and they look like they're in mid-season form already. On the Chicago side, Teravainen with a goal and 4 assists for 5 points. Levshinov on the blue line, 1 assist thus far. He's played pretty well. On the St. Louis side, Buchnevich still looking for his first goal to go with his 2 assists. Parayko just the 1 assist thus far as well from the St. Louis blue line. And at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, the Calgary Flames playing in Utah against the Mammoth. First of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 6th and April the 12th. The Calgary Flames 1-3 on the season. Utah 1-2. So much like the Ottawa-Buffalo matchup, this matchup between Calgary and Utah might have a couple of punches in it because these are teams that do not want to fall further down below 500. Coleman with 2 goals so far for Calgary. They're going to need the offense from him. Kevin Ball, the 1 assist so far in 4 games played. On the Utah side, Dylan Guenther continues to be very good. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for him. And John Marino, one of the defensemen that has a point so far this season, that by way of an assist on the Utah blue line. All right, and then we get into Thursday. So as I said, 11 games on Thursday. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 1.5 hour later, 1.5 hour later, and then 3 late starts. So it's going to be busy, but hey, that's what I'm here for. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start, the New York Rangers in Toronto against the Maple Leafs. This is going to be interesting because the Rangers, good on the road, terrible at home. First of 3 meetings, they'll meet again March 5th and March 25th. On the Rangers side, Panarin just has 2 assists so far in 5 games this season. He's in a contract year as well. Adam Fox, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Strong start for Fox. On the Toronto side, Matthew Knies with a goal and 5 assists for 6 points. And Morgan Rielly, a goal, 3 assists, 4 points. So a point per game so far for Rielly, showing that he took the offseason advice to heart. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start, Nashville and Montreal. So the Preds road trip continues. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Nashville on March the 28th. Nashville's 2-1-1 so far this season. Howla is enjoying his time back in Nashville. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points so far. And Yossi, a goal, 2 assists, 3 points for him from the blue line. On the Montreal side, Caulfield, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points for him. So really strong start there. Noah Dobson, 2 assists. I think he's looked like he's fitting in with Montreal thus far. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start, Seattle in Ottawa. So I'm wearing a Sens jersey because I figure they play twice. Generally, when I do these previews, I'm going to wear a jersey of a team that plays twice. There's always been, he's jinxing him in the preview. Okay, I don't think I could jinx a team in both games. But either way, If Ottawa loses against Buffalo and Seattle, I apologize. So March the 7th, these teams will meet again in Seattle, but for the Kraken, they're 2-0-1. McCann, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points thus far this season. Vince Dunn, a goal to go with 3 assists, also 4 points. On the Ottawa side, as previously mentioned, they're 1-2. Pinto, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. And Zub, a goal, 2 assists for 3 points. They were all just in that one game, but still 3 points in 3 games. Not bad. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start. Florida. So Florida goes from Detroit to the New Jersey Devils. First of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November 20th and March the 3rd. The Florida Panthers, as previously mentioned, 3-1. Marchand, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for Marchand. Point per game so far. Ekblad, a goal and an assist for 2 points from their blue line. 2-1 record for New Jersey. Jack Hughes, just the 2 assists so far this season. His brother Luke, 4 assists for Luke Hughes so far this season. The New Jersey Devils, of course, will, much like Detroit, be looking to defeat the defending Stanley Cup champions. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start. Winnipeg and Philadelphia. Winnipeg's 2-1 on the season. Philadelphia 1-1. These teams will play again in Winnipeg on April the 11th. On the Winnipeg side, Scheifele's been fantastic. 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points so far this season. Morrissey, just the 1 assist so far. On the Philadelphia side, Couturier, 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points. Travis Sanheim got off to a really good start offensively last year. He's doing it again this year. 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. So, point per game. We'll see if Philadelphia can get a surprise victory over Winnipeg on Thursday. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Colorado Avalanche and the Columbus Blue Jackets. These teams will meet again in Denver on January the 10th. The Avalanche 3-0-1, leading the Central Division. McKinnon, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. As long as he's at 2 points per game, Colorado's going to be all right. Makar with a goal and 4 assists for 5 points, so they're getting the points from the players they want to. On the Columbus side, they're 1-2 on the season. Voronkov's had a good start. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points from him. And Werenski's at a point per game again. A goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Maybe he can do it again. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start. The Edmonton Oilers on Long Island against the New York Islanders. First of 2 meetings, they'll meet again in Edmonton on January 15th. I think the team that's wearing orange and blue in this game is going to get the win. So the Oilers 2-0-1 on the season. McDavid looking for his first goal, but he's got 4 assists. Bouchard doesn't have a point yet. He has 11 shots, though, and it's only a matter of time before one of those starts going in. The Islanders 0-3 start to the season. Jonathan Drouin was suspended for a game, but in the 2 that he's played, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. And Schaefer continues to be a point-per-game player. 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points in the 3 games he's played with the Islanders. Can he get to a 4-game point streak to start his NHL career? 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start. Vancouver and Dallas. Always feels like when Vancouver and Dallas play each other that a lot of games are on at the same time, so I can't really pay as much attention to it as I'd probably like to. First of 3 meetings, they'll meet again November 20th and March the 2nd. Vancouver's 1-2 on the season. Kiefer Sherwood with 3 goals so far. He's been excellent. Quinn Hughes, just the 1 assist so far. And yes, people are already asking, what's going on with Hughes? He's slow. We should have more points. On the Dallas side, they're 3-0 to start the season. Johnston with 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. And Lindell, a goal, 2 assists for 3 points for the underrated Esa Lindell. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start. Boston's playing in Vegas. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again January 22nd in Boston. The Bruins are 3-1. And Pasternak, a goal, 4 assists for 5 points. So if they can win in Vegas, this hot start continues. Zadorov just has 1 assist, but I wanted to point out Nikita Zadorov, just 2 penalty minutes so far. In this first week of the season, he stayed out of the box for the most part, which is really important after leading the league in penalty minutes this past season. On the Vegas side, they're 2-0-2. I still don't think we've seen the best from Vegas. I don't think we've seen them play a full 60-minute game. Definitely against Calgary, there was some good fortune there as well. But Eichel, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. He's just playing fantastic. And Shea Theodore just has the 1 assist so far from the blue line. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start. The Carolina Hurricanes playing in Anaheim against the Ducks. First of 2 meetings, they'll meet again January the 8th in Carolina. Aho, just the 4 assists so far, so looking for his first goal. Nikishin doesn't have his first goal yet either, but he has 3 assists, and he is a rookie eligible for the Calder as well. On the Anaheim side, they're actually 2-1, and I put 1 and 2 because I'm so used to the Anaheim Ducks not having a good record. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap myself on the hand, and I'm going to apologize to Ducks fans everywhere. So through these first 3 games, Kreider with 4 goals and an assist for 5 points. He's been a brilliant addition thus far. I do think it's interesting. The Rangers struggling to score and Kreider getting a bunch of goals. Lacombe, no points for him thus far. He does have 4 shots. We'll see when he starts to get things going on the blue line for the Anaheim Ducks. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the LA Kings. The Kings playing host here. They'll play again in Pittsburgh on November 9th. Pittsburgh's 2-2 on the season, coming off of that loss last night against Anaheim. Brazo has 4 goals so far this year, so he has been a hot and cold player at times, and right now he's on one of those hot streaks. And Shea, 3 assists for Shea from the blue line, so good for him. On the LA Kings side, they're 1-2-1 to start the season. Need to get things going, and they need to really assert themselves at home. Kempe, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for Adrian Kempe. Doughty's off to a good start. 3 assists so far this season. So Drew Doughty wants at least consideration for the Olympics, if not a spot on the Olympic team for Canada. I don't think he's going to get there, but I definitely think he's going to do his best. And so far, that's meant 3 assists in the LA Kings' first 4 games. Let me know your thoughts, including your picks, in the comment section below. As always, hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.